We are still inside of that first round, so everyone very low on firearms here. It's all down to the pistols. Ethan obviously having that frenzy as well that could come in for the assist. Haven't been able to get the spike down yet, but actually 100 Thieves taking a little bit heavier blow than initially considered as they're actually down Asuna as well. So it's a 3v4 as they're trying to complete this take of the A site. Nitro luckily will get Penny as he stretches out a little bit too far to the far side of the site. V1 doing a very good job though of keeping 100 Thieves at the gates.
Big pick from Nitro there to even it back out. Unfortunately, no spike plant just as of yet here. So for the time being, V1 are holding strong, especially with how they've been able to re-aggress in ever since Penny dashed out a few moments ago. 2 big picks coming in there from Whippy, and that might seal the deal. In fact, it does, as Whippy comes in for a third as well. The cleanup from him pushes V1 forward and into a controlling stance.
So they won't be able to wall. Instead, they're just going to have to try and contest as long as possible and attempt to get this plant down. But either way, 100 Thieves, oh, excuse me, actually not having the Sage there. Apologies on my end. Just used to rereading the HUD again. But Asuna actually with a big triple kill here as he'll take down Vanity. Nitro with yet another one. And this is looking like the first 100 Thieves offense that's going to go their way. And it will in flawless fashion. Obviously, version 1.
He escapes. We're going to see the corresponding Viper's pit come out from the attackers here now. But Vanity still close to the inside. He finds Ethan, takes him down. And we're in a 3-on-3.
Locked in now. And also Spike in the hands of V1, but it doesn't seem like Nitro. Oh, can he get it? Spraying back and forth. He'll eventually get Thief. Oh no, but now it's down to the 1v1. Vanity with literally a single HP, but starting to get his health back now. Asuna ready for the fight at any moment. Holding things down on yellow, and he knows that all he has to do is play good defense here, and he'll get it done. It's another triple for him on the B bomb side.
Be in position to try and stop this with the operator in hand, so a little bit more resistance coming out. Immediately, it's going to strike true as well. Asuna tries to push forward and is finally punished out. A rare chain of events for what's been transpiring more recently. 100 Thieves losing one of the most impactful players. But again, it's all slight bait as they're trying to shift very quickly through mid, under the tunnel, and into B. But Whippy's caught it and taken 2 players with him. Hasn't stopped the spike, and Steel's on the way to put that down now. Might very well get it here also, but he has had to interrupt it. Hiko has been lost. It's not going to be too much longer before Steel is also caught out. Good intel there from V1, and a good catch on the rotate as they're able to shut that one down and quickly tie things back up.
You don't necessarily know. You'll have to start dedicating utility places and try and figure it out. Vanity will have the first read on Kitchen as he gets taken down. 100 Thieves flood in. Whippy with a possible play here. He'll be able to get one. Can he get the second and the third? Whippy shuts him down inside of Kitchen. It's all down to Ethan. Might have been able to use the ult for some intel, but you're going to need a lot more than intel to win this one, my friend. It's Whippy with a 4K.
Some of the first bits of utility as well. Hiko going to immediately shut down the first of those players. That's Vanity going out. The others now trying to split. 2 from screens, 2 going up to rafters. And we'll have to see if this works. A good start, though, as Thief takes out Hiko.
100 Thieves with a great setup here to try and fend off version 1, but they're fighting back so well. Thief hops into the mix, so immediately get taken down. Whippy trying to find some of his own as the trades go back and forth. It's down to Whippy up against Asuna, but Asuna quickly dispatches him. It's 100 Thieves with their take on to A, and yeah, it seems that 100 Thieves have been back and forth on this map because mostly their win rates per side are actually tied at 56%. So it's kind of back and forth as to if they're successful on offense or defense, but definitely being successful on offense inside of this round. They'll take down 2. It's Whippy and Vanity off the board as Asuna is doing what he does best. Entry frag, taking out as many people as he possibly can and getting that spike down yet again for 100 Thieves. It's back to the retake on A for the umpteenth time here for V1, but this time they get the leadoff pick instead as Asuna goes down.
Good pick from Effie's there. 100 Thieves maybe biting off a little bit more than they could chew with Asuna's aggression. Nitro's going to fall next here, and the numbers have been evened out. 100 Thieves, though, bouncing right back, brings them just down to Penny, and he's not going to be too long for this world either. Hiko gets the finalizing kill and sets up a 7. Quickly makes work of Steel. That opens up the B site, but more than likely they're not. We'll have to see here because they are backing up now. They just got another pick into the A site, so the smart thing to do here would be to crunch on A, and it looks like they finally decided to do that.
And difficult times right now for 100 Thieves, and what an amazing play here for version 1. Continue to poke and prod around the map, and finally finding some soft and safe space inside of Kitchen, work their way in, get the KJ kill, and now snowball it into a plant on A and frag out everyone while you're doing it. It's looking like a flawless right now for version 1 as it's all down to Nitro and Thief with a quad in the pistol round to try and prevent this plant. 25 seconds left on the clock and need 4 in order to get the spike put down, but but it's becoming increasingly difficult as Steel has been able to get one. Whippy, though, with the refrag now, but he's been spotted out. Steel gets aggressive with the Owl drone. They're getting all the intel in the world. Effie's with an initial trade. He'll get another all the way down at Snowman. He's now in a 1v2. A 1v1. He swings wide for Asuna. Asuna at full HP. Effie's at 23.
No
Can't get the spike down, and he'll have to save, but oh my.
Try and stop this push when it moves forward, and he's in a great spot to do it. Steals a kill away from Penny off the zip line. Unfortunately, can't get to a good position on the follow-up there, so Thief is going to be able to trade him, and the unfortunate part for 100 Thieves here is Thief also gets another pickup. We're going to see V1 go for a res as well, but Ethan's ready to stop that. He takes out both Penny and Effie's back-to-back before Vanity trades him out. It's a 3v2 in the post plan here. Nitro and Steel looking to retake for 100 Thieves.
Well, this is going to be very difficult for 100 Thieves, especially given Whippy. You can see him all the way at the back of A, all the way by the belt ramp because, well, he's got snake bites, and he can just play post plant this entire time. They're going to have to try and find an answer to this if they want to try and defuse this spike. Vanity now playing inside of 410. Still has an opportunity in tow with Thief, who's holding the cross. He's able to get one, but he can't get Steel up top in Nest. Whippy will be the one to handle that from Belt. And, well, it's all smiles now for V1. It's now version 1 down to a 3v5 and Asuna in a pivotal position right now. 1, 2. Can he get the third? He can't. Penny not able to see him on pipes either. Not looking to his left, but he's definitely got one below him. He can't even win the fight inside of 410. Hiko will take him down for 100 Thieves after a, dramatic round there with the early aggression.
Or, excuse me, coming in from V1 immediately. Try and counter that out, but no, they don't seem to think he's up here. A little too messy on the spray, though, and Penny gets the kill instead. First entry goes to V1. Now can they get the site? This is where the struggle has been. Once again, they'll lose a player here. Penny's still making the impact where it counts, though, on those knives. 3 kills from him with them so far inside of this round. They might as well just go for the ace. Never mind. It's going to get stolen by Effie's Nitro. Now the last player standing from the 100 Thieves camp, and he's locked in a 1v4. Trying to see if he can beta any extra aggression, but there's not going to be much that he can play for, unfortunately, in this situation.
100 Thieves trying to play a touch more controlled inside of that round, whereas version 1 go for all-out aggression, simply pushing from pipes in the mid area there, top of 410, and end up taking down Asuna and just steamrolling their way through A. Not really an opportunity for 100 Thieves to try and fight back, mostly because of the amount of aggression from Penny, simply tagging up every single 100 Thieves member he possibly can with those knives and all of those frags. So Nitro is going to have to be forced into a save here as he wants to keep a hold of that Phantom. We're down now to 11-11 here on Icebox, and to be honest with you, I did not think we were going to
take him out. The turret, if he didn't kill it there, may have very well taken him down. It's looking like the here for 100 Thieves is going to continue as they're able to trade out onto both Penny and Whippy. Thief as well, though, exchanging that back into an even fight down to a 3v3. Able to take down one more member of 100 Thieves. Steel with a missed shot on the operator, but does give it away. And now V1 are going to call for pause just for a moment to watch their back flank and make sure that issues that have affected them in the previous few rounds do not transpire yet again.
Yeah, measure twice, cut once, my friend. Seems to be the way that version 1 wants to go with this. They still have quite a bit of utility in their pocket to be able to get this done as well. Vanity's not going to have the ice wall, so not nearly as strong on the LOS when it comes to that and trying to possibly get a plant down here, but we'll have to see how they'll be able to procure that. It's the Owl drone out now for Effies. He's trying to find any bit of information that he possibly can, but he won't spot out Steel inside of Snowman. Doesn't even prioritize the area. The recon bolts out, be able to at least reveal him for a second. And what a move from Thief. He takes down Steel in the back of sight. Now it's down to a 2 versus 2. These two teams just have a knack for being able to reach equal man count, and somehow V1 lose it yet again. Now it's down to Effies to try and clutch up, but Asuna, he has been so strong today in the frag department, and he's not slowing down anytime soon. He'll put V1 in a body bag, and 100 Thieves will make sure to give over the ult point.
Soon going to be a little bit closer to that. It's definitely going to be giving him the Empress, considering the way he's been playing. 100 Thieves is a little happy now that they've been able to finally secure that 12th point. Really had to trade their way to victory, it seems, but they're almost...
Thief to make a large impact here. Whippy now starting things out with the snake bite. Thief with one. Can he get another? No, he can't. Hiko pushing forward. The defensive Killjoy finally locks one up. That's going to be the player that we just saw go down. Whippy will get one, but he can't get the second. It's all left up to Effies. He doesn't have any utility to try and stop it either, but he gets both kills. Can he get the last one as well? He can, and version 1 sticks inside of it for the Red Bull clutch. herself, so doesn't have to worry too much about that. Would much rather have that operator instead. We'll see how that works out as 100 Thieves is already bearing down on the B site. They shoot under tube, find 2 big kills. Thief will get a refrag onto Hiko, but now the trades ensue once again, and we're at equal man count.
Effie's with a find. We'll be able to take down Ethan here as the defense rallies together to try to shut down this round. Vanity with a near solidifying kill, but Asuna does trade it out to bring it into a 1v2 situation. Asuna's got a choice to make here now. Does he go directly back into the site where he's already been picking up frags? Does he try to play the unpredictable move, go for the rotate mid, and then make the choice there? That's the decision he'll make. Quick cross into mid. Looks like he's definitely leaning towards A, but obviously trying to stick around here for a couple of seconds to see if anyone was going to go for the peek on him. And they were, actually. You can see that on our mini-map. 2 players from V1 are rotating in that direction. They show up just a tad too late. They are going to let Asuna walk into the site. Be able to hear some of the noise soon as he gets close to the site, but I think they're still just a tad too far away to be able to isolate that. The spike going down will be a heavy ringer giveaway, however. The immediate pop of the Empress needs to be done for Asuna now, because he knows he's going to be potentially going up against both players at once, and he's right to assume that, but it doesn't even matter. Shuts both of them out for the quad on the round, and the first round of OT. Just need to close out one final defensive round in order to make that happen. Let's see if they can do it, though. A lot of pressure coming in from the generators. Only going to go 1 for 1. You see Hiko trying to get out of there, but is ultimately just going to get caught out by Effie's. Asuna still alive, though, and still fragging, as he's now going to be able to take down Vanity. Missed the transition from Thief to the upper rafters, and apparently Steel never got the call. So Thief gets himself 2 more for triple on the round. Nitro, now the last one standing in a 1v3.
These offenses continue to win out here on Icebox and lock somebody into a clutch moment. It's on to Nitro now to try and clutch things up, but he won't be able to get it done. Thief with a 4K inside of that one, and I'm in full agreement with you at this point, Blue. It really is down to how quickly can you hit these
site control in the actual plant position there, because they had to use the toxic screen in order to get their plant on the ground. So never took full control. Now we're going to start to see the issues of that come fold. Effie's with the great usage. The chalk darts coming out here is going to be able to get 2 for himself. Trades do come in from 100 Thieves, and we go to a 3v2, but V1 still has too much control. They're going to be able to take it instead, and now take the edge once more, putting them just on the cusp of map point.
Well, defense finally locking things up here. 100 Thieves, the hell of an opportunity. Win rate on their offense, so this is the best opportunity they're going to have. They light up Asuna so very well, but a leer out, and actually a blind instead. It's the paranoia from the Omen of Ethan to take them down for the initial frag, and Thief off the board already. 100 Thieves have delivered the first blow.
Asuna looking for more as well, and he's going to get it. A quick peek to finish off Vanity. Will dispatch of the drone as well. There is going to be at least 1 player from V1 trying to work their way out onto B, but as you guys can see, that'll quickly get handled by Nitro. Whippy not going to be able to get caught there. Whippy will be caught there. To a quick end for him. Just Penny and Effie's here now, so looking like this match is not done as of yet, unless we can see an incredible effort from these 2 players to bring on a 2v5. Unfortunately, though, with those odds set against them, they're just inching their way into the site, hoping to get an entry opportunity, but so far, it hasn't been presented to them. Using Penny, now just leaves it all onto Effie's in a 1v5. The only damage being done, about that half of HP they traded onto Asuna when he made his aggressive push earlier. The shock dart? Nope, unfortunately, not going to kill Ethan, and ultimately, while he will trade him out in the second shock dart, it's after he gets pushed out by Asuna, and the round is won. Allowing 100 Thieves to get themselves behind Yellow, and eventually, in this situation, allows Asuna to swing out there. So the Poison Cloud is a little bit interesting that's coming out there from Whippy. It's definitely having mixed results, but now we're going to see if the positioning they have on site is enough for them to retake here, as both Whippy and Thief will get back into the action. Hiko and Nitro, they'll trade that right back out, and everything falls to Thief in a 1v2. He can't maintain against Nitro, and 100 Thieves push ahead yet again. Round Whippy, in position to possibly catch another one, and he's going to do it. It's probably the strongest one on 100 Thieves as well. Asuna goes down. Whippy feeling confident about himself here. He's got to be a little careful. Steel is close by, although he's taking quite a bit of damage from the decay. Obviously, we'll get that back as we're seeing now, but wanted to try and play inside of it in hopes that he might be able to sneak off 1 or 2. Won't be the case. In fact, V1 are continuing the rampage now. They've moved on to the A site, have taken down Nitro in clean fashion. Hiko responds with at least the shock dart kill against Vanity, but that's the only one that's gone down for V1. It's a 2v4 here. Got a 2v3 now, as Steel's been able to find another re-entry kill the top of the ramp leading to upper rafters. Steel's going to rotate over towards screens. Hiko will take up the mantle at rafters instead, with Penny having a complete overwatch on that. Steel, same fate will more than likely befall him, as you're going to have Thief keeping an eye on the cutoff. These players from V1 are split up. That's not really going to matter if they're consistently picking up their kills, as we've seen right there. Thief and Penny finishing things off with the 2 final kills yet again. Attention of at least 2 of the players from V1. Sage, as well as one other. But yeah, Steel not going to be ready for the fight when it does come his way. Vanity takes him out, but we still have the large majority of 100 Thieves committing to this site here. Is V1 ready for this? Is Vanity ready for the rest of the team to float his way? That's now the big question. Gets the first kill. Asuna's up next, and he's going to be able to take him down. Hiko with a double trade, though, taking down both Vanity and Effys, just barely getting this spike down onto the ground. He immediately has to fight and is not ready for the challenge, so V1 to bring it down all the way just to a duel versus Nitro. Nitro gets onto the site. There's some smoke to play into. Whippy will push forward, tap into it, confirms Nitro's on the inside. There's a lot of time right now, but he's out of toxin, so now he's gonna get aggressive. Gets the first kill, but ultimately traded out by Penny. Not their own poison cloud, but now Thief gonna push through the screen with success as well. He's able to take down Asuna. Nitro with another trade. Whippy holding on though, keeping the defense in control. As now we go down to a 4v2. Steel and Hiko, the last two players left, holding on to control by Yellow. Will that single position be enough for Steel? It's enough for him to get aggressive at least. He swings out and finds Effys. One more for him before finally going down to Vanity. Now it's just a 1v2 for Hiko. He gets the first one. And he's still going to be out in the open as well. No smoke to support him either here. Hiko just has to play this out on time, but he oh no, tries to get the kill, but doesn't end up happening. Vanity steals it away instead, and V1 once again will go up to match point. They've not been able to force Asuna out, but he's taking a lot of damage from the Sova utility. Shock darts working their way in. Hiko assisting though, takes out Effys before he comes across. Big swing from Asuna to find the kill, but an even bigger transfer from Whippy as he takes them both out of the fight. Looking for more here. Two players still to go. Looks the wrong way though, and gives himself up to Nitro, and that's going to be 100 Thieves tying us up again. Now at 17 rounds.
It almost seems like you know they get to a point where and speaking of impressive, we're looking at Penny to try and be all of that and a bag of chips for Thief, but it's actually Thief instead for version 1 that takes him down. Penny will get traded out as Asuna takes 2. He'll take Thief with him just to make sure A is in their back pocket, and this is more than likely a spike going down. Version 1 has to try and clear out the site. Asuna absolutely electric right now across the ropes and everything else. Can he get the flick? Whippy shuts him down, but it's the rest of 100 Thieves to secure that one so very quickly on the A side as they splatter V1. Use a Leer just to try and create some separation between the two squads, but Thief in version 1 moving quite forward now. Asuna finds a nice frag with the one-way. Whippy with the refrag though. We're back down to equal man count as well. No slowing down now, and of course it's Asuna to jump into the pit and start the war in between these two yet again. Hiko simply sitting in spawn, knows someone's going to try and rotate through kitchen, and he's definitely not wrong. Asuna being forceful yet again though, and he's going to get a kill because of it. Whippy not prepared for anyone to rotate that early, and now it's down to a 4v2 post plan for version 1.
Had a real play building up there for V1 if Whippy was able to escape and get back out onto the B site. He's the one who catches it. There is literally no one holding that site, but now there's going to be a very glaring issue here for V1 in their post play. They've only got one player on the site. The one who was supposed to flank and surprise has already been caught. Everything's down to Vanity, and he doesn't stand a chance. Out into the open, there's 3 players already aimed onto him. Asuna finally gets the definitive defuse, and 100 Thieves with a final score of 19-17 close things out. We'll be back in a second, folks, to break down the match.
Here from Garage. Oh, and it's going to work out so well. No one paying attention as of right now. Nitro with one. Can he get the second one as well? No, it's being handled from outside. Tries to make the move. Nitro clean it up instead. Penny will take down Nitro, but now he's locked out of the site. 100 Thieves with the shock arrows from Hiko will take round
just
1.
Self-obscuring as they don't have the time to fully clear out the site. There's going to be another one, and he uses it as a distraction. Beautifully done by Vanity as he takes down Ethan.
Version 1 now with an opportunity. Played this round out to the fullest, pushing it all the way up through mid, going through A-Link and into the back side of the site. It's Vanity all over this squad right now with a triple kill. It's down to Steel, but the cross section, a little too difficult for him to deal with right now. He'll get the one onto Effys, but they weren't playing the crosses. Now with an opportunity to shut this out. Can he get the halfway mark? He can. Tries to stick it, but not going to happen for him. Vanity steps out from behind the box and seals the deal with his quad. Wyatt won't be able to secure the first kill. Just a little bit of damage off to Effys, but it's mostly going to be version 1 cleaning this up. Hiko, though, with a shock dart and a frag from the classic, he'll be able to get himself a gun. Prepared for the swing, backs off the angle, gets the re-swing, gets Vanity as well. It's all going so wrong all of a sudden, and of course, it's got to be Hiko. Thief, though, with the rotate. That's what we expect out of him, especially here on this map. Still trying to get it done with the shorty. We all know how that one's more than likely going to go. That gun not as...
Commitment to the B site coming out pretty much immediately. The pit's going to go down with pretty much no delay. play either. We are going to see some kills start to be traded back and forth. Not going to affect the attacking Viper, though, so the pit stays well and secure inside of that site, and 100 Thieves have a tough task ahead of them.
Oh, I'm absolutely loving this one, John. Whippy with the Viper's pit, Seeker's out, but he's brought the Judge to the party. He only has one more shell, though, and it goes right in between the two 100 Thieves defenders. They're trying to regrasp B. Hiko assisting in that department as he'll take down Penny. It's down to only 2 remaining for version 1 as 100 Thieves are continuing to try and clear them out, and that requires the clear window, but now they have to worry about Thief down low. Can he stop it? He cannot. The dark cover just clear out Cubby inside of C long. It's the Hunter's Fury to make sure they can capitalize on this. Hiko with the swing. He'll take down Vanity, trying to push forward and find the bow-wielding Sova. Steel will take down Whippy. Effys gets one, and no, it can't be done. V1 dedicate the Hunter's Fury.
Ethan towards mid 2, however, so that's going to probably give a single that there's not a lot of pressure here in mid itself, and in fact, they need to investigate towards A. All the action is, well, exploding out onto this site now, but 100 Thieves still holding on, seemingly without too much of an issue here either. Penny tries to sneak forward, he goes down. That was the last of the aggressors that were naturally here at A. Effys has arrived, but he's the rotate from mid, and unfortunately, he's far too late to the party. Steel gets another triple inside of this round, and 100 Thieves V1 member there, Penny, working his way into short off of the drone. Ethan once again coming out on top of the initial contact that he takes inside of Garage. That's at least 3 rounds now where someone from V1 has tried to walk in there and has been immediately headshot out by Ethan. It looks like the rest of the team, though, for V1 rotates hard away from the A push after being spotted out by the drone in short. They're not going to recommit to this Garage point yet again, so Ethan's got a little bit more work to do here, and he doesn't even know it yet. He's rotating away right now.
Doesn't seem like 100 Thieves have too much of a read on the current situation. All except for Nitro gets a nice lead-off pick on long. Ethan will do the same as they're trying to exit Garage. Thief finally getting out, as well as this spike getting placed down. Effys with control as well, but it's a 2v4 now for them going into the post plant, and nothing truly to be done with this post plant when it comes to the utility department. A quick trade in between the two, and it's a triple stack for 100 Thieves inside of CT. Difficult. Try and gun out. They know Ethan has to be playing here. You see them prepared. 1, 2. Can he get the third? He cannot. Finally, someone will shut him down, but not before Hiko does what he does best. Pops that Hunter's Fury, knows exactly where that door is on the map, and he's just going to steal the round away in tow with the rest of the squad. On the defensive half, as it all starts now, version 1 out and about, and Vanity with the lead-off pick.
Not going to be the only one that gets a kill here, too. Whippy's able to steal the second. Vanity gets his own personal second right after that. So 100 Thieves, the entire push is dead. Before he even really gets out onto the site, unfortunately. Just the one player left in Cubby, and, well, yes, it's Hiko, and he sneaks off that one trade. It matters not.
Down and open up the site. This is a spike plant opportunity if I have ever seen one. Version 1, though, ready at the gates. You can see Penny prepared to hop out, but no, it's actually Vanity who hops right out of heaven. He'll get taken down from Nitro. Hiko following through as well. It's just down to Whippy in a 1 versus 3, and you said it yourself, Blue. What can they possibly get done if they just have 3 great guns and 2 other people on low buys? Well, it appears not very much. 100 Thieves, and most notably Steel and Asuna pushing up short, guiding light out, dash up onto the boxes. Asuna's trying to get aggressive. He'll get a freebie. It's the knives now as Thief's been blinded. Effys is here to try and reconcile the situation, but I highly doubt it goes his way, as once again, we're on this lower buy. Have a Judge here for Vanity that could possibly find some frags, but he's going to want some smokes around as the spike goes down.
He's going to see if he can work out with the drone to get as much intel as possible. Unfortunately, he doesn't really see a lot from what we caught on the spectator feed there. Either way, though, Effy's able to line one up with the pistol here, taking down Nitro, but Asuna moving forward, still with the knives in hand. The player just as quickly. The right click is not going to take him down, though, so still going to be in exposed position here. In fact, it all goes down to Hiko, but we are so low already. Vanity trying to jump onto that. Hiko actually can't line up the spray so easily here, so Vanity, no, okay. I was a little nervous for a second there, but Hiko able to round it back, close things down against Vanity, and secure. Going to be the issue, but they've got that ultimate to use. It is going to get immediately countered, so we'll have a little bit of a laser battle between these 2 players. Hiko will be able to isolate out Whippy and find him as well. Thief so far the only one from V1 that's picked up a trade, so we're now in a 2v3. It's a straight line of defense here from 100 Thieves as they try to close this one out. Penny with a good re-entry. Effys as well finds Asuna inside of the smoke. So once again, Hiko needs to save the day. Smoke goes out to cover the defuse, but no, it's not going to work. Hiko does it again as he picks up a triple at the end of the game and secures map 2 and the series 13-5.